I go from there? Yes, it's me, the guy who has been irrelevant for the last 2 years. That is correct. The last time I made a video, I don't know why I said that is correct. What the hell? The last time I made a video was 2 years ago. That's right. College is scary. That's the last video I made, and it was kind of a skit type thing. I don't know what it really was. I guess people liked it. It got a whole 4 likes. That's 4 times the amount of likes I normally get. Although 4 times 0 is not 4. Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on life. My life. Not yours. I'm sure you're already updated on your own life. The jokes just don't get any funnier here. They... Oh, this is bad. This is what happens when you go 2 years without making a YouTube video, I swear to God. Last time you guys saw me, I think I was a sophomore. Or that, or I had just started my junior year. And I was like, I don't know what to do about college, man. I'm so scared. It's so big and scary. And yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. I got off really easy, as a matter of fact, in a way. In my college application process, I had a good 7 colleges planned out to apply to. American University, Northeastern University, Boston University, Brandeis University, others. I didn't apply to any of them, except for one. I applied to Brandeis University. I applied early decision 1 to Brandeis, and I got accepted, and that was tremendous. The feelings that I got, from being accepted there were just incredible. It's a 34% acceptance rate school, so to some people that's probably really good, and to some people that's probably like, that's 10 times the acceptance rate of my school, which, I'm proud of it. That's all that matters. But yeah, the last video I made was about me being scared to apply to college, and now here I am actually going to college in 15 days. So yeah, it's been a while since I've uploaded on here. It's just school. School just gets you, man. Yeah, I kind of got overwhelmed with schoolwork. I'll say that. It wasn't really the sheer amount of work, and I don't want to come off as like,
I'm a junior in high school, so I had so much work, I just didn't know what to do.
It was pretty overwhelming. Also, I don't know if I was a junior or just a sophomore, which is even more pathetic. But, high school just didn't click well with me. I'm really looking forward to college because high school just kind of ran me dry. It really did. It took out all my energy every single day. I would wake up at like 6 every morning, 180 days of the year, waking up at 6 a.m. And again, to some people that's probably nothing, but for me it just did not work at all. I kind of I actually almost just started hyperventilating. But yeah, high school just ran me dry with all the drama and crap and the amount of work. Because the reality is, I took a lot of AP and honors classes in high school, so I was kind of loading myself up, and I would get so excited about them. But then my priorities would change about 3 weeks into the school year, and I would immediately regret all the courses that I took. So I was pretty busy with school, and like I said, my priorities changed in life. Drama ran me dry, so I kind of did everything I could to avoid social situations throughout the last 2 years of high school. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I have become a true introvert at this point. Not to say I didn't have a good time in high school. It was good. If I haven't made it clear by now, I have graduated. Of course I graduated. I said I'm going into college in 2 weeks. What the hell? I'm so stupid. I guess this is my way of making an excuse for not doing YouTube for so long. And that recently, life has been good. What the hell was I talking about? YouTube kind of fell out of my priorities, just because of work, because of me finding different things to do and really spending time, discovering myself. I've been focusing on writing music a lot more. If you guys don't know that, I'm a very musical person. I plan to study in music composition in college. Probably gonna double major and have a minor, hopefully. The music industry obviously isn't that secure, and I don't particularly want to go into any sort of field that is really popular nowadays, I guess. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure nothing I'm saying is even remotely interesting to the 4 or 5 viewers that will be partaking in watching this video. But yeah, recently I've been focusing more on music. Like I said, I've been writing lots of different styles of music. I've been getting ready for college. I'm taking a bunch of different courses in college, including Japanese, neuroscience, some programming courses, just a bunch of various stuff, and obviously music courses. But yeah, so I've been spending my summer kind of preparing for college. I've been teaching myself Japanese. I have been studying my neuroscience textbook, which I bought early, because I'm that guy who buys his textbook early and starts taking notes on it before his class even starts. But recently there's just been something missing, I guess. Just a little bit of I feel like I could be doing a bit more. I could be involving myself in different things a little bit more. Again, I'm sure that's going to change a little bit as I make my way into college. I'm sure all my time will be occupied, and I'll be very busy and not really looking for things to do. But right now I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube. YouTube has always been like a home to me ever since I was 9 and I first made my very first YouTube channel, which we're not going to talk about. So yeah, I started YouTube when I was 9, and since then YouTube has just been a home to me. It's just been a place where I've gone to discover things and find new people and find the things that really interest me and the things that I really find funny, all sorts of stuff. YouTube is my go-to social media, as opposed to, Instagram, even Twitter or Facebook. I barely use any of those things. So my point here is I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube recently, and as always, and I've just been thinking, YouTube really is a home to me. It's something I really enjoy partaking in. I love the whole aspect of having a community of people who you can interact with and who you can make things for. My whole life I've been interested in filmmaking. Dead weight. And I've always been poor and alone, as sad as that is. So all the things that I've made in my entire life have been really cringy and just not well executed. That's another thing I'm going to try to figure out in college is maybe if I can get educated in a lot of things in the film industry, just, test the waters and see how I feel about it. All the films that I've made have been terrible and really ugh. But, I've always put them up on YouTube anyway, just because I always have thought of YouTube as this place where I can just share myself, no matter how cringy I have always been, and probably always will be, at least a little bit. So, recently I've just been thinking, I should start doing YouTube again, and I don't want to really treat it like, I'm going to start doing YouTube again, as in I'm going to throw myself into it and get back in the whole, the whole pattern of YouTube, because it is a lot of work. I've really gotten out of that loop. It's been 2 years. I still have the same equipment I used to have. Some of it is better. I have better audio recording software. It's not software, it's a device. It's the H4n Pro, which I'm really proud of it. It's, a really good audio recording device. If anyone out there is looking for one. Not that any of you care, probably. But that's what I use. I love this thing. I use it for everything that I make in terms of, videos. And I have a better tripod than I've ever had before. I have this camera, which is good. It's not fantastic because the audio is garbage, which is why I need this audio device. It's a good enough camera, you know, to get the job done. It has pretty good video quality at least, which is nice. Although I do have these things from before, which is good, which is nice. I don't have the same software that I used to. You know, I've changed computers. I don't have the same setups that I used to have. I do have a better microphone though as well for if I am going to record on my computer, which I now have a laptop. So another thing, I went from a tower to a laptop, so that kind of makes things more difficult. But my point is, I don't exactly want to throw myself into the loop of YouTube again, like full-fledged, you know, videos every other day or something like that. I can't promise that, but I do want to get back into YouTube and at least engage with my community again, you know, to just keep in touch, even in the simpler ways. You know, even if I can't make a really complicated video, it's nice to just be able to do things like this, you know, just sit in front of a camera, make a small, easy setup, and just talk, you know. So, I mean, I might do things like vlogs, because I've never really done vlogs before. I've always thought about it, but I was just like, no, that's too low quality and, you know, it's too simple. But I think it's something I will try out, just so I can stay in touch. Going all the way back now, the intent of me rambling on like this was to say that the thing that I am or have been feeling like I've been missing is the feeling of having a community around me. You know, I have plenty of people in my life who I can appreciate for sure, but YouTube is just that extra step of like really, you know, getting involved in a community, especially one that someone like me is comfortable with, you know, because like I said, I'm pretty much a full-fledged introvert at this point. So YouTube has always been something I'm really comfortable with, and I really have always wanted to engage in it more. So I just figure I might as well take that step. I might as well just, you know, put something out there. I'd like to build my channel further, you know, in terms of I'd like to reach out to new people and find new people to engage in a community like that, you know, people to share my videos with, my stories with. I really appreciate even just the 1 or 2 comments that I'll get on my videos, telling me whatever it is, that I'm horrible, or like, hey, that video was kind of good, I guess. Those comments are appreciated. Just having a community like that to engage in is just really, that's nice to me. That's something I really feel like I would enjoy. So I feel like, why shouldn't I just take that last step and just put something out there every now and then? But yeah, I haven't made a YouTube video in 2 years. I'm a little out of touch, as you can tell. I'm a little rusty. I'm kind of rambling on with mostly no idea of where I'm gonna go or what I'm gonna say next. But, you know, that's just the way it goes when you haven't made a YouTube video in 2 years. Hopefully the editing on this video will make it a little bit less terrible, and hopefully the point that I'm trying to make will be a little bit clearer than the way it sounds to me, just sitting here unedited, just rambling to the camera. But yeah, the point is, I've been gone for a while, but I do really enjoy YouTube, and I would very much like to start something again, whether it's, you know, just making vlogs every couple days, doing some gaming videos, I don't know, or maybe it'll be twice a day, and then you won't see me for a week. Thank you for listening to my 50th update in the last 2 years, which is probably video number 3 of the last 2 years. But you know, that's fine. Again, thank you guys for listening. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of rebranding on this channel. I'm sure nobody has made it to this point in the video, so I'm probably just talking to myself at this point, but that's fine. I am going to do rebranding on this channel because obviously I'm a different person now than I was 2 or 3 years ago when I actually first branded the channel. I have also, I think, a better sense of how to brand the channel rather than just find and make stuff that I think looks cool. I'll probably be making more vlogs or update videos in the next few days. You'll probably see a number of videos from me within the next week or something, because right now I'm just in a mood where I'm like, I want to make some YouTube videos, man. Thank you for watching. I hope you can understand at least my explanation for why I've been away from YouTube for so long, and I hope you're willing to stick around for those of you who are interested in seeing my new content, whatever that may be. Vlogs. I'll probably do gaming videos again. I keep bringing up vlogs. I guess I'm doing vlogs. I don't know. I guess my mind is set on that. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not going to ramble on anymore because I can't imagine how boring this video has been. You know, sometimes you gotta make a boring video every once in a while. Every once in 2 years. Well, insert outro here. Because I've never taken the time to figure out, you know, a quality introduction or outro to any of my videos. So, okay.